Bonjour, I am Amal Kharbichi. I'm an author and I teach people how to create their own version of a perfect vacation in Paris. And I live here in the city with my husband and my 2 young children. I'm a trained researcher, and prior to writing this book, I worked for 15 years for the corporate world, for a French governmental agency, and for international organizations. So my last job was with the United Nations in Geneva, and it had to do with political strategy. Writing is my thing, so I love that. I love books. I've always been surrounded by a lot of books since I was a little girl. And when I finally got the opportunity to write one, I just jumped on it. And I love Paris so much that I thought that I would love to write a book that allows people to really create a fulfilling and an authentic vacation. There are so many books that just tell you about the things that you must do or must see. And I don't believe in that. I believe in creating really a thrilling experience and a fulfilling one that will really make you remember this trip till the end of your life. So after you have finished reading the book, you will have got a better sense of what Paris truly is, who Parisian people are, what kind of activities, all the offering that you have in the city, and what it is that is the most appealing to you. And you will have all the practical information you need to do the booking. And also, thanks to the online access, you will have had the opportunity to see videos and access maps, additional web links that will help you really get a better sense of your upcoming trip. Here's my book, the very first copy that I have just received. I'm very excited about it. So this book is 3 books in one, actually. So the first book is a book that tells you about what Paris is, what Parisian people are, what culture, romance, style, and cuisine look like in Paris. The second book is giving you, a step-by-step approach to create and plan your very own version of a perfect vacation. And the third book is practical advice, information, addresses about where to go to, eat, see, sleep, experience different kind of activities in the city. There are so many things you could experience in Paris. You have the culture, you have the romance, you have the style, you have the cuisine, you have, all your 5 senses can be fully engaged, but then what it is that's really most exciting to you. In the culture chapter, I tell you about what culture means to us, why it's so important, the different forms that cultural expression takes in France. I tell you about what it is available to you when you come, and where to go to experience cultural activities when you are here, if you're interested in doing that. Paris is a very, very romantic city, and I tell you about love, what it means to us, how we express it, and how, the art of conversing and seducing was passed on to us by our ancestors. I tell you about what I call appreciation flirting, which is a playful and socially accepted way to relate to each other, to the other sex actually in France. When you read the book, you will see that there is a section that tells you about how to tell if someone is flirting with you in Paris. And if you are, of course, single, I also give you indications about how to flirt back if you wish to do so. So I assume that you would come to Paris with your loved one. So in the book, I tell you what kind of activities in Paris would enhance your romantic relationship. And I also give you different options about how to get interest in the city. So I have a chapter in the book about the French sense of fashion. So I tell you about this timeless and effortless chic that you can observe in Parisian streets. I give you a step-by-step formula to be able to decipher and understand it. I talk to you about the different items that you can have in a French wardrobe. And if you're interested in that, you will also find addresses at different price ranges where you will be able to find the different items. For sure, you will get hungry in Paris, and that is a very good thing. So, but before getting hungry, I will tell you what French cuisine and gastronomy are, how they evolved over time. I will tell you everything about bakeries, pastries, wine, champagne, gastronomic restaurants. And then when you get very hungry at reading all those lines, I will give you addresses where to go to experience all this amazing food and wine. And if you want to learn to do it yourself, I also give you addresses about how to learn to cook French food. I believe that the best vacation you can have in Paris is not a vacation where you just, check the list of the must-dos and must-see things. I believe that the best vacation you can have in Paris is one that you design for yourself. And in my book, you will have all the tools you need to do so. In one sentence, French people are charming complainers and relentless pleasure seekers. So the book is available on Amazon.com, and I put all new information on my Facebook page, French Living 101, and I would love you to come after you have read the book and tell me what you thought of it. I'd be very grateful to you if you did that.